Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. I didn't say Monday that time. How you guys doing? Hello Zero and hello Kishu, bright and early. How you guys doing? I'm excited to play some League today, kinda, sort of. Lots of stuff to talk about. The Exalted Morgana skin, I don't know if you guys saw the video on it, but it looks pretty good. I mean, is it worth the, amount of money you have to pay to guarantee it? No, but I'm really glad that they're putting more effort into it. It looks like a beautiful skin. Beautiful skin. It's too early for this. It's 5 minutes into stream and I already can't talk. Hi, Jin Gang, how are you? It does not feel like 24 hours have passed. Zero, what do you mean? You had a Nars support, so take that as your will. Okay, but the poke and the kiting might not be bad. And the engage? Wait. That could work. That could work, right? It's good poke, nice slow on the boomerang, and pretty good engage, right? Not optimal. Listen, I've played everything bot lane, but I can't say I've played many off-meta supports. I've just played off-meta ADCs. You can make anything work bot lane, but it can be a struggle. I always joke with you guys, of all the things I've tried AD carry, Darius was the only one where it's like, this doesn't work if the enemy team has half a brain cell. It does not work. I cannot get over the amount of times I played Darius ADC and laned into Vayne ADC Heimer support. I can't make this up, but I don't know how they knew. I don't know if Heimer support was meta for half a week. I don't know. Just wish they would have targeted the Aphelios more, couldn't find him all game. Yeah, you really have to lock down Aphelios early. He seems very, very good right now. Probably maybe because he's getting a skin. And man, I'm gonna buy that skin. I'm gonna buy Bath Towel Aphelios. I don't care. I think it's prestige too, even. He's not good mid. I don't enjoy him mid, but I love him as a champion. So I might just have to make him work mid at some point. Speaking of which, the Hwei skin. Yeah, listen, is it exactly what I want? No. But I'm grateful to have another skin to use for the next 500 days, so I take what I can get. Thank you, Riot. Thank you, Riot, I love it. But in all seriousness, for now, I mean, obviously I haven't used the skin yet. I could jump on PvE, but I'm just too lazy. However, it looks good. Just based on the skin spotlight, I'd probably give it... I want to say it would sit around an 8, but the ult is so lazy and boring and bad, especially compared to the rest of his abilities and the rest of the skin, that I think that bumps it down to like a 7, maybe a 6.5. The ult is really bad. I don't think anyone can deny that. No, that's not just me hating purple. It's bad. They could have done so much with it. They could have made it super creepy. They could have made it really beautiful. You don't see yourself buying a new skin for a long time. I respect that, Jin Gang. I respect that. I do. I haven't bought many skins on League of Legends the past couple of years. Oh, I'm sorry, Zero. I was running a fever, got sent home an hour into work, and just put yourself in medical coma like cold water. Don't have fever anymore. You have throat lozenges and power into... Oh, Zero, I hope you feel better soon. Good for, you know, good on your job for sending you home, not only for your own health, but for everyone else's safety as well, so glad you're given the time to rest. But yeah, I haven't bought many skins on League in general the past couple years, past year or two, and then before that I was on hiatus, right? So since returning from my hiatus, I can't say I bought that many skins, because quite frankly I don't play that many champions anymore. Back when I used to play, before my hiatus, I played ADC, and I played every ADC. So anytime there was a new AD carry skin, I usually bought it, and I usually could justify it just based on the sheer amount that I played all the AD carries, right? Okay, there's a new skin for Vayne. Well, I play Vayne enough that I should buy the new skin and I'll enjoy it. During the safety buzzwords to get something done about it. Yeah, I will say I know that most jobs don't send sick people home these days, which is why every time you guys complain about being, not you, but I'm just saying people in general complain about being sick, I try to usher the person into taking a day off, you know, not just for themselves, but for the safety of others. Mainly because I don't like most of the skins, and the few I do like are not worth the price. No, I respect that, Jin Gang. Hi, Mom. How are you? Happy Tuesday. No, I totally respect that, Jin Gang. I know a lot of people are going crazy over this Morgana skin. They apparently asked, they got the feedback of the Council of Morgana players, which I love that. That's amazing. I'm glad that Riot's putting more effort into it. It looks like a really cool skin. Am I gonna get it? No, I'm not a Morgana player, and I also don't have $250, but if I did, if it was a reasonable price, I probably would get it and maybe play a little bit of Morgana. But it's cool they're doing these custom effects on the Rift for her, custom music, all these things that I said that they need to include in these skins. I was talking about the custom announcer packs, the custom HUDs, things like that. So I'm glad that they're, you know, listening to people, particularly Morgana players, for this skin. Yeah, overall, I think it's great. I do think Riot cares to a degree, you know, yeah, they've been greedy, but I do think it has a lot to do with, you know, who's in charge at what time and things like that. I hope they're shifting towards, I don't want to say a better direction, but kind of more towards how they used to be. But yeah, the skin looks cool. It certainly looks better than the past, what, the other 3 Exalted skins, Mordekaiser, Set, and Jinx, I believe, are the other ones. It looks better than those, so you know what? We're on the up and up, right? Keep your expectations in check, but let's recognize where Riot's trying to do good, right? Glad I'm on 8 Rules of Pity. Yes, Kishu, 100%. I'm really upset though, because I didn't learn that the sparks carried over. until I had spent all of mine. I learned about it on the Mordekaiser banner, but I'd already spent them. I think I did at least, because I was like, oh, well, they don't carry over, so you might as well just spend them. And apparently they do, so that's a shame, because I would have also had 8 rolls as well for it. I probably wouldn't have used them for this one. I would probably just keep saving them. So I guess going forward, I will save them, because having, you know, if they release a Vel'koz one, I'm gonna be in trouble, so. Come on, biblically accurate Vel'koz. The only reason it'll never happen is because Arclight already exists. That's the closest I'm gonna get. And boy, am I happy Arclight exists. Listen, I make the joke that I'm happy that I play champions that nobody really cares about for the most part. I do think Hwei has kind of a cult following, but it means that they won't get skins, which stinks, but it means that they won't get skins, which is great, because then they won't get exalted skins. You understand what I'm saying, right? If Akali gets something really good, what do you think of her Spirit Blossom skin? What do you think of Akali's Spirit Blossom skin? It looks good, but I mean, Akali already has a bunch of really good skins, so I can't really speak to it. It looks just as good and just as bad as every other Akali skin. You don't even bother with the Mythic Shop? Ah, I gotta check that out. But like I said, with the Mythic Shop, you can kind of just accumulate essence for the most part. And I believe, I don't know if the Aphelios skin is going to be for the Mythic Essence, or if it's going to be a pass one. I think it's going to be for the Mythic Essence. Unfortunately, I have enough for it, so I'm definitely going to buy it outright. So I'm really excited for that. You kind of only collect skins for a few champions and choose one of them? No, I think that's the way to do it. Buying skins for the champs you play. And I know that some people buy skins for basically everyone because they play ARAM. You know, I personally wouldn't, but like I've said when it comes to buying skins, my philosophy has always been, if I'm going to use this skin a lot, then it's worth it, right? I think about kind of the cost per, I don't want to say per hour, but I play Hwei a lot, right? So getting a Hwei skin is absolutely worth it because I'm going to use it a lot. Same with Vel'koz. And that's how it was with 80 carries. And just with the amount of time I play this game in general, skins are worth it to me. But I don't go crazy. Like I said, the past year or two, I've barely bought any skins. But they also haven't released that many skins that I've been interested in either, so. I'm just glad none of my champions have gotten an exalted skin or are going to get an exalted skin, because even though I wouldn't purchase it and I can't purchase it, I would be sad that it exists, you know? But I am happy for Morgana players. It does stink as a mage player because obviously playing into Morgana is not always fun with the spell shield, so we're probably going to see a lot of Morgana players. Right, I should be banning Katarina. She has been picked every single game. And I'm tired. I'm exhausted, in fact. You've gotten a lot of good stuff off rerolling. Yes, I agree. I have two. My most recent pretty good reroll was actually the Fairy Court Karma, the Fairy Queen Karma or whatever it's called. I think that's an 1820 skin. It's pretty nice. It's not a skin I would have paid for because I don't play Karma that much, and it's not really a theme that I care for. But having gotten it from a reroll or from a box, I think it's from a reroll, absolutely worth it. So I upgraded that, and I do use that when I play Karma. Although she's now getting a Spirit Blossom skin that looks really, really nice. So Karma is not hurting for good skins these days. Thought the same thing with Battle Line Leona. Nice. Yeah, you can get good stuff from rerolling. That's why I'm glad that they brought chess back. She do be playing Katarina. I'm gonna start banning Katarina because even though I generally do pretty okay into her, are you guys not tired of seeing me play into Katarina every single game? Hold on, I gotta silence my phone. I do be getting notifications like crazy. Alright, silenced. By the way, I almost caught up on sleep last night. Or I did, okay, I caught up on sleep the night before. But then last night, I was playing Risk of Rain, and my roommate's laughing. And the run ended up going probably 3 times as long as expected. It was a really good run. It was fun. It was probably my best run. Good luck, have fun, top? Why? What? Yeah? Is our guy a Kenchmain? I wasn't looking. I mean, Sona can lane. I've seen people do Sona top. That's an old, it's an old pick. Wow, looking good there, Jingang. Yo, I'm so excited for another Hwei skin, and I'm so happy that I feel like it makes sense, right? So I was concerned that this skin would be predominantly purple, because that's what a lot of Spirit Blossom skins are these days, and I prefer the blue and pink theme more than purple. I just don't like purple.
Relive the pain.
But it seems like what they did, in my opinion, was they brought back his different palette colors, which I'm really, really happy about, because Winter Blessed is just blue, 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 blue. It's all blue. His Q, his W, and his E are all blue. And that makes sense, right? It's Winter Blessed. What else can they be? So I understand, but it's also why I think Winter Blessed was kind of a silly skin idea for him. It's one of the few skin lines where you can't add any color to it whatsoever. So kind of funny for a painter, isn't it? But anyway, I feel like, you know how with Hwei's base skin, I'm gonna go E-second here. You know how he has, you know, a color associated with his Q, it's kind of the red, his W is more associated with blue, and then his E is kind of that dark purple maroon color. I feel like they did that with the Spirit Blossom skin, where his Qs are kind of purple with the light blue accents, right? Which is a Spirit Blossom palette. And then his W is the water color, the kind of turquoise. Which is also, you know, a common Spirit Blossom theme, the water and tranquility. And then his E is kind of that pink and blue I was talking about earlier, which is another Spirit Blossom palette. So I feel like there was so much intention with that, and we're bringing back his multiple color palettes between his abilities, which I'm so happy about. I'm so happy about.
Express everything.
So overall, like I said, happy about the skin. Are there things I would have done slightly differently? Yes. I can't play today. By the way, I really didn't want to play League today, but here we are. You know, gotta do what I gotta do. Anyway, I do think that there's things that they could have done differently. I don't like the ult. I think we can all agree that the ult is terrible. It's so lazy. I don't know if they just fell asleep at the wheel there. I don't know if they designed 9 abilities and they're like, this is enough, and they just gave up on the 10th. But the ult is bad. It's really lazy.
limitless.
Wow, I just gave him a variety of things. That was a mess. Anyway, we do have to focus a little bit, but good job.
What's heavy in the mind becomes light.
So, yeah, when it comes to Spirit Blossom Hwei, it's not perfect. I also would have done the splash differently too. But overall, I'm happy. I expected a lot worse, and by worse, I mean in terms of what I like, not in terms of what is objectively good.
Flows in currents. Twisting. Turning.
Okay, he's... I see that. He's walking around your empty jungle.
Every mark should have meaning. Good, evil. The line blurs.
So if she's anything like that last Katarina, she's just gonna go crazy when she hits 6. You know what? If she's just gonna sit here and hold this wave, I'm gonna back. That's good for me. I don't miss any farm. Also, our team is doing very well. 1 to 5. Good job, guys. I guess she's still not pushing this, but I'll still TP in case she, eventually, you know, activates the old brain here. My farm is pretty bad, but it is the warm-up, so it's fine.
Spiraling down paths I never thought I'd walk.
I don't really want to push this in, but it's kind of the right thing to do. Maybe we could get away with a roam. I don't know why I'm farming so badly right now.
Ionia has an underworld, black as ink. I stare into the well. It stares back.
Good job.
Enemy killing spree.
Can't help her, unfortunately.
One breath and brush.
I don't think the Jarvan was expecting our mid to come at him from bot lane. That ended up being pretty interesting positioning on my part, but it worked out.
The surreal makes people.
An enemy has been slain.
So I don't have ult. I don't think there's much of a reason for me to go bot without ult. I don't think that's gonna help them out too much. So we'll wait a bit. We'll chill.
Act on inspiration when it strikes. No justice, no revenge.
Okay, looks like Jarvan's top
Only
side.
clarity. Face your fears.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
That's annoying. I thought she didn't see me 'cause she was just
Almost dangerous.
pretending I wasn't there. I guess that is kind of a strat, huh? Well,
An enemy has been slain.
Made of contradictions.
that stinks. But that's alright. I don't really think I need flash in this lane, it should be fine.
Give me your full attention.
I have 2% mana.
Quiet that I can't find.
Sorry, friend. Wait, how much do I need for gun? I can just afford it, right? Yeah.
It'd be enough for my art to save a
It
single
should be a
person.
pretty easy kill for Udyr, maybe if he can catch up. Nah, alright, that's good. That's good. I'll take that.
Why can't I paint exactly what I imagine?
We do have ult, so I could try to go bot, but the problem is they're pretty pushed in.
Mind awake.
Who's this?
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
What was that?
An ally has been slain.
These Katarina players, man.
My work seeks answers for the most burning questions.
Alright, let's head back, grab our full boots. Yeah, see, like I said, right, I know how to lane into Katarina, I know how to lane into Katarina players, because I've done it so much, but is it fun? Does it spark joy? Yes, but it's a lot of work. Your internet came back just in time to see me, I'm so happy.
I
How you
choose
doing, Turtley?
kindness until I have no choice.
I really don't think I can gank bot without oh, I'm so sorry, she did go bot.
An enemy has been slain.
The heart bared isn't broken. It's freed.
Be careful, I don't know if she's sitting in a bush down there, I don't think she is, but... Okay, Jarvan's topside.
I'm just a trace.
Why
of who I
wouldn't he be
was.
against the 4-1 Kedge?
Killing spree.
Nothing's as simple as black and white.
That's bad. Let's go. Not bad at all.
An enemy has been
Not
slain.
bad at all. Now, even though I'm ahead,
Will fall soon.
even though our whole team is ahead and I'm very ahead here, I am still going to grab my Archangel second. It's still just a good idea.
A single moment.
Normally I'm pretty confident and I still am here, but they have a Katarina, they have a Jarvan who's committed to flashing on me, they have a Samira. You don't really want to play with that. We do want to play with that, but with a shield.
Watch closely.
Alright, Udir's down there, so they should be fine. I'm gonna try to get tower. You this old cat, I don't think I've... When was she changed? Because I don't think I've ever played old Katarina. I used to play her a tiny bit back in, I don't know, maybe back like 4 or 5 years ago. But I didn't play her much since then. She instantly spins when she dashes to her dagger. It used to be an ability. Okay, that I've never seen. That's crazy. You couldn't throw a dagger down. Oh, like her W? Interesting. I would definitely have to try that. I do like the automatic spinning. It does make sense for her, but...
Unstoppable.
Alright, Jarvan is topside. It was nice to wave clear without dashing in. Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Very interesting. I mean, you know, it's funny because a lot of people say that they miss old versions of champions. I do myself as well. It would be so. I've always said it would be cool to have a game mode where you can play older patches of League. I know it's not really possible, but it would be cool. Hello, Ham. I was waiting for you to redeem that.
I'll always be a student
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, good job. Thank you for the assist there, Jungang. I do appreciate you. Old Soraka, yes, I've heard very good things about Old Soraka. And I never got to experience, you know, the first several seasons of League, so I myself would really... Hold on, I'm looking at their team real quick. Would really like the opportunity to be able to do that. Actually, given that they're all dead, I might just split push a little bit here.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Yeah, I heard she kind of used to be a mid. Didn't she have like self-healing or something? Or I don't remember what it was that made her so funky, but I've watched videos on it. How many times is she gonna sweep that bush? That's crazy. Just barely can't hit her. She could heal ally mana. That's sick. That would be disgusting during APC meta.
Shut down.
Her Q is an AoE.
Shut down.
Every mark should have
Isn't her Q currently an AoE? Wasn't it like targeted? Didn't it used to be targeted or something?
Rampage. Double kill. Killing spree.
paint fades, life fades.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Moving on means revisit. Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Hey Tomar, how you doing?
Unstoppable.
Her Q was whatever was in range around her, up to 10, I think. Wow. Yeah, that sounds really, really fun. I think Faded Ashes is not bad. Here, let's grab our Faded Ashes.
What'll survive of me?
I'll head mid, I'll head mid.
Even my footsteps
Old Rocco is
already
nuts.
gone.
I am being
A summoner
told.
has disconnected.
I really do wish that there was a way to play old seasons of League. I'm so sad that I only joined really in season 6. I've watched videos and what a vibe, man.
Evil.
Even just old Summoner's Rift. Crazy. It's somehow nostalgic to me even though I didn't play it. Giving mana was so huge. Yeah, I was saying that would be crazy in APC meta.
Peace of mind is a journey where you hold every shade of yourself up.
There's a project to let you play old patches, but it seems to have with a cease and desist. Yes, I heard about that. That's unfortunate. It would be a really cool different game mode. It'd be a really, really cool game mode for Riot to implement, and I feel like it would be doable, maybe. But I don't know. I'm not a game designer.
Dominating.
One breath and brush at a time.
Double kill.
Not the one minion that comes up.
The surreal makes people admit what's real.
It's really good. She's gotta be mad. 2 and 7 on Katarina. It's a Hwei. You've brought news. Cyber, good news, I hope.
When it strikes.
What's the news?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Tell me the news, daughter.
An enemy has been slain.
No justice, no revenge, only clarity.
Killing spree. Double kill.
It is 13 to 42.
Shut
You know,
down.
I'm happy about this too because I was not really looking forward to playing League today. Not that I was super against it,
Emotions are most
but I was not
silenced.
100% committed to playing League of Legends, you know?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Everyone's made of
It's raining
contradictions.
here and it looks like it'll be raining all day. Well, that's good. Okay. I could cry. I love you, Kench. I don't think I've ever had a Kench actually save me.
Ain't exactly what I imagined.
Let's go. Oh, what a pointless cyber. Very, very well played. Hey Chaos, how's it going? Happy Tuesday.
The sky isn't blue.
Pink Ward suddenly appeared on YouTube Shorts. I love Pink Ward.
Nature stirs in hues.
Every death has been because of Pink. I believe that. This guy was 3-1. Or 3-0 or something. I 100% believe that. Those 1k pig spikes. Yeah, Guilty Gear. How's it? How are you doing with that? By the way, Chaos, you probably saw it, but I saw it. There was a Discord event thingy for that ZZZ game that you play. So you might want to do that. It probably gets you a little, you know, Discord profile decoration.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That's so good. That's brilliant. How have I never thought of this?
Has been slain.
Jingek, that was amazing.
Has been slain.
Yeah, if you play 15 minutes, you get a code that gives you some rewards. Oh, cool.
My work seeks answers to the most burning questions.
Does AFK get the game count?
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah, this Sona is playing Sona top and building Lich Bane like it's season, what? 5?
The heart bared isn't broken. It's free.
Well, I can't expect. I can't expect to be saved twice. I was desperately hitting my flash button, but I was CC'd for too long.
Shut down.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna just sit there and play silly like that because it's kind of a boring game otherwise. We're just stomping, so might as well just sit there and throw skills.
Play it loud. Your team has destroyed a turret.
And the colors come flooding.
I guess I have to get Zanya's. I guess it's time to be serious. I did like that that red buff trap. I don't know why I never thought of that. You have surprised me on Nikos in so many ways with the way they use her cloning. It is really funny.
There's no use. It bleeds the color from everything it touches.
The circles, are you talking about during the death screen? Yeah, you can already do that with your keyboard, but it's just, I guess, an easier way. And it kind of reminds me to do that while I'm dead. Yeah, they had that very, very recently.
I'm just a trace of who I was.
The song between us.
An enemy has been slain.
Highlights.
I was trying to hit the back line, but...
Nothing's as simple as watching things.
Smear's like no health, I don't know what she's doing.
Enemy double.
Well, getting a double, I suppose. You despise the sun. I do too, Zero.
I gather them up. Part of the whole picture.
Alright, we need to save up for our seekers. Get a little bit of mana back here.
At least they'll remember how I make them feel.
Dragon is
An
up.
ally has been slain.
Do be careful because Sona and or not Sona, Samira and Shogat they're heading over.
What they say, but what they show.
And Jarvan's here. Well, that's stinky. Gotta give them something though, they've been struggling this game. I need to stop playing so front. Alright, I guess we should stop because at this point it's actually getting a little bit tough, even though they have a 2-12 and a 0-10, so... That's another trap I kind of fall into, is when it's, you know, 28-49, although previously it was, what, like 20-49 or something, I tend to just start, you know, sitting in the front and pressing buttons because why not? But you do still have to play seriously. It is pretty easy to make a comeback in this game, so no reason to just lose, especially with a lead like that.
Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
What's heavy in the mind becomes light with age. Steady your hand.
The thing is, even if I stay in the back, I have to worry about Katarina. So what I need to do is just keep my E up, stop throwing it recklessly, and just keep my E up for her and hope I don't get Jarvan ulted. That's pretty much all I can do, is hope Jarvan can't get to me. Maybe I wait for Jarvan to miss his ult on me.
Twisting.
An ally has been slain. A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah. It's fine.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh, it's 106 degrees by U0?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yeah, that was way too hot. But how's the humidity level? So, recently here, I believe it was yesterday, we had a humidity level, I think, 87%? Absolutely crazy. It really makes a difference. Dry heat is not that bad. GG's. That is in Fahrenheit, so. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely not a bad game into a Katarina. Kind of the average though. Sorry guys, hold on. The queue is lagging. Give it a minute. %7 humidity. Okay, then that's not so bad. I mean, it's bad, but it could be worse, right? You feel so much better now that you got that Nico game in? I'm glad. I'm glad. Gotta warm up with all reliable, you know? We've been playing some ADC, huh? You like the music? I'm glad. You just noticed it? That's okay. I think it's more noticeable outside of game. You had to take a break from top? I don't blame you. I'm still taking a break from top a year later, so I understand. Alright, I feel like we have effectively dusted off Hwei, right? I think we can say that we have effectively done that. So I think maybe we'll play... Maybe some Orianna, maybe some Vel'koz. I don't know, we'll see. Either poor games or do really good and the team is behind, so we FF anyways, yeah. League's rough. Listen, I can't feel bad because she plays a lot of cat, and you know, it's kind of counterpicking me. So if I do well, I feel like I earned it. I am tired of seeing Katarina though, especially as Hwei. It's just not a fun matchup. It's not the worst. It's just, man, I really have to focus, and sometimes I don't want to. The higher the humidity, the worse it is, right? In my opinion, yes. I don't deal with humidity very well. The humidity makes it feel hotter. Meanwhile, drier heat tends to not feel as bad. I think most people would agree with that. I don't know if that's really an opinion or if that's more just fact-based, but... It's been really humid here, and it's crazy, right? Because I've lived here my whole life, basically around various parts of the state, and I don't recall it ever being this humid this consistently. Back where I used to live, it was pretty humid as well, but I guess before that, I don't recall the humidity being so bad. According to the default weather app on your phone, it's raining, but the humidity is... Well, yeah, if it's raining, the humidity is going to be high, because the humidity is the moisture in the air. The humidity is killer, and you work outside, yeah. So after you get the jungle trick off, true, because if they check their minimap, they're going to see that the camp is not up, right? But I guess you just see red buff position there. Normally, you don't really think of Nico. You don't think to check your minimap. I get it. This will be high during the sunshine, yeah. Humidity's not bad when it's raining because, you know, it's raining. I pretty consistently have 2 dehumidifiers going. It helps a lot. It helps a lot, but just as long as we don't have any windows or doors open in the house, then it's good. But it can't really counteract an open window or an open door. Well, too much rain can be a bad thing, you know? It can have some pretty bad effects. Personally, where I am, there's a lot of flash flooding, things like that. So as much as I like rain, I recognize that too much of it is not necessarily a good thing. Best part is when you take the form of a jungle creature, it puts you in the exact position it normally would be. Oh, is that the case, Jingang? So you don't have to position perfectly. It actually puts you there. That makes a lot of sense because your positioning looked crazy. It looked perfect, so... So wait, how were you able to take the form of the red buff? Did you go... Sure. Did you... Sorry, I can't think. Did you take our red buff and then walk over there? Because you can't take the buff if it's not there, correct? Or can you? Can you take the form of the camp even when the camp is not spawned, is basically what I'm asking. You should move somewhere near the North Pole so it's always winter. Yeah, maybe, but I feel like you could very well get sick of it. I don't want to lane into Nico. Maybe that's just Jingang queuing up again and playing some Nico bot lane, right? I think maybe I should have gone for Orianna, actually, because I don't know if she's mid. Oh, that's crazy. I'm sorry, Kishu, that's really stinky. I should play some Orianna, I think. Her SKT skin should be coming back soon anyway. You wait for it to spawn, cloned it, and when you kill it... Okay, I think it's Victor mid. So wait, you waited for it to spawn and then you cloned it and you killed it while you were cloned as the red buff? Well, I was joking about that before stream, Cyber, and I think this is pretty darn close. I'm very thankful that there's an Arclight Vel'koz. That's the closest we're going to get to any kind of angelic, biblically accurate Vel'koz. So I'm happy it exists. You can hold the form until you swap to it. Oh, okay. So you take the form of the buff, kill the... Okay, so then it probably was pinged on his map as having been there. That makes sense. I'm understanding. Thank you for teaching me the Nico tech that I will never use. Ever. Never in my life. I'm M7 Nico. I played her back when she came out because I played League so much that I kind of had to play the new champions that came out, otherwise I'd be bored. Never played her since. That's a good point, being one singular baby raptor in the camp. You kill one baby raptor. I know that you don't play jungle, but Nico jungle could be pretty funny. I do actually think someone could climb as Nico jungle just due to the mind games. I think champions that can not just outplay, but can kind of perform mind games, you know, just there's the obvious like Shaco, Evelyn, you know, champs with invis, champs with like cloning, things like that. Even something like Viego that can take other champs' abilities, stuff like that. I think that they have so much potential for one tricks to really climb with, because I feel as though you can, I don't want to say make up for bad micro, because that is part of the micro, is knowing how to clone and how to use your invisibility and stuff, but you can, I don't know, I think it can really, being good at that stuff can get you far. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people just forget about Nico. That's a huge part of why I don't like playing into her, because I'll see that we're against a Nico, but I just, throughout the game, don't remember to count my minions. I don't remember to look at the jungle camps properly, things like that, because you don't see her enough to really have that ingrained in you. When you've gotten filled, and both times you locked in Nico, somebody dodges, yeah. Which is silly, because pretty much anything can jungle these days, and like I've been saying, Riot's looking to make it so that everyone can jungle. Every champ can jungle, for the most part. Just press tab per well, yes, exactly. But I always say, Joe, that that's what I hate about playing into Nico. I hate having to press tab all the time. That's the thing I always say. I cannot stand it. I'll go for first pick, I don't care. I do not care. But yeah, that's, I think, what most people don't like about playing into Nico. It's not necessarily her, you know, the rest of her kit. It's having to press tab. Like, I just want to play the game normally. I don't like having to change the... I want to say change the way I play the game, because that's not true. Obviously, you have to change the way you play your game depending on any matchup. But I don't like having to do these things that are specific for one champion. Like, at least with Shaco or Evelyn, right? You buy pink wards and you buy sweepers, but that's for any champ with invisibility. Even like Teemo, who has shrooms. It's not just specific to one champion. What is going on? And Nefarious pups, yeah, that was really cute. Being one of Nefarious pups, that was adorable. What's with these queues, man? What's going on? They're gonna keep doing this until I get support. That's just the way it goes. And you know what? That'd be fine. I would not be opposed to landing with Kishu. Ad break? Alright, we're waiting for the ad break then. We're waiting for the ad break. You know what? I'll be right back for 2 minutes then while we're on ad break. 1 second. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I figured it was good timing anyway, because if I kept going that way, they were going to put me support. Which again, I don't mind, but I want the best chance at mid possible. But yeah, that's the thing I don't like about playing into Nico, is I don't like having to adjust something like menuing for a single champion. I don't know, it feels like... I don't want to say poor design, I'm not trying to poo-poo on Nico that much, but it doesn't feel like great design to me, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if that's a feature where, you know, when you hit tab you can see her even when she's transformed, I wish that they implemented that some other way than it being so kind of... seemingly like something that's not supposed to exist or is exploitable. I don't know. Alright, this time for sure. This time for sure. Ooh, it's a bad team for Vel'koz. This is a pretty bad team for Vel'koz. Do we maybe play Orianna instead? It's a better team for Orianna, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of a better team for Orianna. It's not even a great team for Orianna. I do think Orianna's a little bit better here, but I'm just gonna go for Vel'koz. Just gonna go for Vel'koz, we'll see how it goes. I mean, that's the thing too, is I don't mind laning into champions that are really good, or that are counter picks, or whatever the case may be. But I don't necessarily like laning into or playing into champions that aren't fun to play into. And I think that's kind of where the line comes in for me at having to press tab for Nico. Been seeing an influx of Aurora players these days. They're pretty squishy, with the exception of Sejuani, so I think we're going to go for this. We're going to want to get anti-healing as soon as we leave lane 2. But otherwise should be good. Given our team comp is not great, but given how squishy they are for the most part, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Man, I keep getting, like, eyelashes or something in my eye. I swear it happens every time I'm about to go live. I hit go live and then suddenly just something from the heavens falls into my eyes. I do wish the plat players would get out of my casual norms. Maybe I should play ranked, because then I'll get to play against people my own elo. Hit him with the mind games, you know? Hit Rye with the mind games. Norms are getting sweaty these days, I'll tell you. But honestly, given how good the warm-up was today, I can't complain. Aw, thanks, Cyber. It's bad, though. I feel like I'm just constantly rubbing my eyes during stream these days. Oh, you know what is some good news? So I'm going to the cardiologist tomorrow, and honestly, the appointment shouldn't take long, but I kind of wanted to bring my Switch 2 because I just got the Switch 2. It would be nice to bring it. But I don't want to bring it without a screen protector. So I ordered a screen protector last week, and Amazon said it wasn't going to be here until I think tomorrow or the day after. So I was really upset because I'm like, man, that's, you know, one day too late. And it actually came tonight, so I could, in theory, bring my Switch 2, but I don't have a carrying case for it, so I don't know. Do I want to take that risk after all? Perhaps not. Perhaps not.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, it's too early to be EP. That's what I was saying. I caught up on sleep and I stayed up way too late last night. I stayed up way too late. That's my only issue with playing Risk of Rain 2, is that sometimes the runs go on way longer than I expect. Finally got into a game. It took us 3 attempts.
Human melting point remains inconsistent.
It could still be a remake, Jin Gang. Don't get your hopes up. That's what you get for not emoting in time. She did pass the vibe check, but it was too late. By that point, I'd already started firing shots. There's a mod for Risk of Rain 2 where it saves every round? Oh? Really, Jin Gang? Does that work on multiplayer as well? I would definitely be interested in that. You would be saving my sleep schedule, quite frankly. So you can leave and come back later. You don't know about multiplayer. I could only probably use it if it works with multiplayer, because I've just been playing multiplayer, to be honest, because I'm still pretty new to the game, so I like to queue with a friend who can tell me, you know, what the items do and stuff like that. Did she pop a potion? She wasn't that low.
There is much to learn about this world.
Nice, Talon. Very good. Good job. You know, also, thinking about the Morgana skin, by the way, is anyone checking the Morgana skin? I think a couple of you said you were. I like that the team gets to have some fun with it too, like how the team gets to see the butterflies on the map and stuff like that. I really like that direction, with the Exalted skins. I mean, they have that with the Nexus finishers and stuff too, where the whole team gets to see it. I think that's cool. I like the idea of, oh, you bought an expensive skin and your whole team kind of gets to enjoy some aspect of it, and it does make the skin, you know, cooler. There's also a mod that tells you what items do by looking at them. Yes, that doesn't surprise me. I should probably get that. Thank you for the recommendation, Shin Gang. I should look into more mods. I just have the mod that allows more players in multiplayer, and the one that does auto sprint, just because it hurt my hands to have to sprint every time. Did you ban Cat? Believe it or not, no. Believe it or not, no, but maybe someone else did while I wasn't looking.
Ah, the void. I miss the darkness. Ignite on Aurora? That level of confidence needs to be punished. I miss the darkness of the void.
Yeah, auto sprint is a must-have. I agree, because here's the thing. I don't think it's, you know, skill-based or anything. I think it's very intuitive to, you know, sprint again. It felt fine to do, but it was killing my fingers because I do play with controller, so my thumbs were going through it. I actually ended up ordering little thumb grippies, and they're nice. They're nice. I do like them. They were a fantastic purchase. You can auto sprint right into— that is smooth. That is smooth. I gotta give it to you.
An ally has been slain.
Such fascinating evolution.
Guys, I should play some Varus mid again. You want me to dust off the old Varus mid? What's she doing? What is this? We're both missing every single skill shot. That was so bad. That's how you outplay Vel'koz. You stand right on top of him. Jeez. Alright. That's a lot. Man, she does crazy damage. I had no idea that she could 100 to 0 me with a combo. I mean, it's been a minute since I've played Aurora. I guess that's what she does. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have really nothing fun and exciting to say about the fact that she can 100 to 0 me with 0 items with just one combo. I have not played that champion in a long time. I think I played 2 games of her recently, and every other game has been back when she came out. She was just a little bit less fast. I could have killed her there.
My presence causes them distress.
Alright, so next time she jumps on me, just use my E. Just like every other assassin.
Humans, simple, messy, yet exceptional. Odd creatures of blood and
Cyber, you might want to get a desk lamp or something then. I always have the lights on. I can't stand looking at screens in the dark. I don't really know how people do that.
creatures moving increases during dice.
What is this? And she lives. I cannot believe she just lives. Yeah, I'm the exact opposite. I always like it very, very, very bright in my house, which is fortunate because where I live, like in the downstairs, it has office lighting, which is pretty disgusting. I don't like it, but at least it's bright. You know, it's those long lights that you see in the offices. They're on the ceiling. Not my first choice, but I'm not complaining.
Inconsistent.
Bot would be such easy kills. I should probably run bot, but I have to deal with Aurora first, to be completely honest.
Extraordinary.
She has no R, so this would be an easy gank. Unless it's back up, actually, I'm not sure.
What else can I discover?
Enemy
Well, that's what happens when you work the night shift, huh, Cyber?
There is much to learn about this world.
The thing is, she outranges me and I can't kill her with my ult because she can just walk away.
A land rich with information.
There we go. Alright, let's head back for our gun. Like I said, I do want to go bot lane. Varus has a huge shutdown on him. It would be such easy kills between the three of us.
The pattern is clear. Endoskeletal, quite peculiar.
I wouldn't be doing dragon here. That's kind of crazy. I wouldn't do this. This is a really bad idea.
Ah, the void. I miss the darkness.
She dives this. She's going for it. Crazy. Crazy levels of confidence.
I miss the darkness of the void.
Gotta be punished. So here's the reason why we couldn't go for Dragon there. I respect the Tom for trying, by the way. He's doing great. But we are way too squishy, right? Who of us is going to tank the Dragon between Talon, Vel'koz, Melio, and Samira? So we would be taking so much damage. We'd be tanking so much damage. And then the Sejuani was there, the Aurora was there, the Fed Varus was there, and the Soraka was there. So it was a 4v4.
Such fascinating evolution.
While we're all going to be half health from the Dragon. Or at least somebody's going to be half health from the Dragon. So it's not even a 4v4, it's, you know,
Ally has been slain.
a 4v4 where one team's at 100% HP and the other one's not. That's stupid. I want, let the record show that that's dumb.
Discerned by the pitch of their cries.
Her full combo versus my full combo. She does kind of kill me here, so we need to be very, very careful. Because she's going to go for it the second her ult is up.
High concentration of subject.
Disintegrate. Disintegrate the rabbit. Perform testing on animals. By the way, I'm kidding. PETA, don't come for me. But this Aurora, I've had enough of her confidence. But tricks are for kids. Okay, Nico main. Okay, Nico main.
My presence causes them
Vel'koz,
distress.
ew, can you imagine Easter Bunny Aurora? That would be disgusting. Don't give Riot ideas, because they are bringing back, they call them variety skins, I believe. And I love them, okay? I love the variety skins, don't get me wrong. By the way, I just realized I've been out of center this whole time. So let me adjust myself here.
Humans, simple, messy, yet
They are bringing back variety skins, which I love. But I do not want Easter Bunny Aurora. That will be in my nightmares. Have you guys... okay, I Google image searched the Easter Bunny this Easter, right? Do you guys remember the Easter Bunny being as creepy as it currently is? Google image search Easter Bunny. Like, as in the guys in the costumes that are at the mall. Why are they so terrifying now? Did she just press her R off cooldown? your fault you convinced you to try NicoBot, and aren't you glad you did, Jing Gang? Don't you enjoy ruining people's days? Never Google search each celebrity before, but I'm curious. Yeah, I'm talking the ones that are at the malls where you send your kid in to sit on its lap. Aren't they terrifying? I'm coming down. I don't care if it's warded.
The light here is harsh.
Do not perceive me sitting in here. That didn't hit. I disagree.
Remains inconsistent.
You played a game of Yumi, where no one would let you be on them? Well, but can't you decide that for yourself, though? They can't really say no, can they? So I just sit in lane by yourself?
Surprisingly inflexible.
Well, I think that's not what Turtley's saying. I think if everyone was AFK in Fountain, Turtley would have said that their whole team AFK'd in Fountain. And my members really get off, you're trolling me? Slash mute all. You slash mute all that, Turtley. You don't listen to that garbage.
Extraordinary.
Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Shush. Be quiet. I'm just trying to walk to lane. I probably could have killed her too, but she just is too much. Like, not that she's too much. How do I explain it?
An enemy has been
I
slain.
could outplay her, but I'm so surprised when she just pops out and starts flashing and jumping and igniting. Like, what is this? You sat in lane like a cute kitty tickling minions? Yeah? Use your ult for wave clear? We're not gonna get them. They're gonna run away. Wait, unless... Why would they fight this? They're silly. Kill them all. Wait, I'm coming for that Aurora. I don't care about anything else. Sejuani couldn't care less. Die. Hey B, how you doing? Oh, nothing. It's regular for me. I've got like heart issues, but I'm not really going there for heart issues. It's more for a test. Don't worry about it. It's nothing bad. Nothing bad. Nothing serious. Nothing unusual. Say it's nothing unusual for me. Don't worry. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Hello? Do you really want to fight me? What is this? What is this Soraka's confidence level? I've had enough, Soraka. I'm warning you.
A land rich with information.
Enough. Enough is enough. Stupid champ targeted his gods. Wait, his what? Oh, his dogs. Wait. Your Q auto-targeted his dogs so many times he has infinite gut. Yeah. Nefarious is a smelly champ. Smells like wet bugs. Just to check up. No. I have to go for testing and stuff. Like a Zed and Yasuo. Aurora's not okay. Is sitting in the jungle and then pressing your fist on your keyboard styling? Is this styling? Like, what is that? What am I supposed to, like, what? Are you not as baffled as I am? She just runs up, mashes her fist on her keyboard, and then walks away and makes her Sejuani kill me. Like, what is that? Is that fun?
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's so weird. That is crazy. It's just weird. I think it's more, I've never seen a player play like this. It's crazy.
An ally has been slain.
I'm gonna need a keyboard. Yeah, I know. She runs up, presses all of her buttons, and then obviously I'm not dead, even though she hits me with everything. Because I'm standing still. Because I'm Vel'koz. And then her Sejuani just walks up and bops me.
An ally has been slain.
Is this man holding the wave? What a legendary support. She's making Aurora look bad. Yeah, although she's 5 and 4, I think she's... So you could get away with playing Aurora like that, and I know that because I've played Aurora before. You can play kind of she's a really easy champ, I'm not gonna lie. She outranges everyone, you have a get out of jail free card, she's really easy, but she's fun. I like playing her, or at least I used to. Not so much anymore.
I miss the darkness of the void.
An ally has been slain.
You didn't look up a card. Yeah, she's super easy. You just have to hit your skill shots basically. She outranges everyone. She can kite really hard. Sorry, I didn't know he was going here. Yeah, true, sure, just hit your head on your keyboard. What is this? Wait, I'm confused, because the Varus kinda probably could have killed me. Yeah, I'm here, but I can't with the Sejuani. Crazy Soraka ult. Oh, here she is. See? That's crazy. She didn't make it over the wall. Nice. Everyone run into our team one at a time. You have a keyboard collection? That's so cool. I always watch videos of people who have keyboard collections. I like to see all the fancy keycaps and stuff that they do. That's really cool. I just have one. I'm not looking to get into that hobby. I already have enough things displayed on my shelves and everything, but it seems like a really cool hobby. I definitely understand the appeal of keyboard collecting, building your own keyboards. I know that they make some really cool custom keycaps on Etsy. I've seen these like Pokemon ones where it's like a whole little, almost like terrarium looking thing for a Pokemon. Some artisanal keycaps that were $60 each. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Should I grab a Zanya's for next time she button mashes on me?
Humans, simple, messy.
You use the same Razer keyboard since 17. Yeah, the Razer keyboards are the best. That's what I use as well, Cyber. Is more duct tape than plastic at this point? Why does that not surprise me, Jingang? If I had to guess, you probably have the most scuffed setup, and I mean this with love. I do. But I imagine you use a super old monitor and a keyboard that's falling apart and a headset that's like 12 bucks. I don't know why, I just get that vibe from you. I mean, if you don't even buy skins on League of Legends, it makes me think you don't spend a lot on your computer. I'm all about the fancy peripherals, but not like super expensive, just peripherals that I like. So for example, I generally, when it comes to tech, I prefer the white color scheme. I can't believe she's done this. Oh, dogs! Dogs! Am I still burning? I don't know if I'm burning, so I'm just gonna press that. Don't care. I don't think I was, but I don't know if Neferi has bleeding in her bites or something. I don't play dogs. I'm not a furry, I don't play dogs. I only play Tentacle Monster. Anyway, that was a lot. Did the Neferi flash? Did it ignite? Probably. Alright, we stay with our team. We stop walking into bushes because then Aurora's cooldowns will be up and she'll button mash again. Listen, I can't paste my link after this game because if the Aurora watches, she's gonna think I'm like flaming her. And I really don't mean to. She's doing fine. Like, she's not a bad player. I'm just finding it comedic. She's better at Aurora than I am, probably. But that's not saying much, maybe. I used to be good at Aurora. That was a keyboard from way back in the day when I was young and raged. Used to rage?
What else can I discover?
I'm kind of surprised. You seem kind of chill, Jin Gang. Do you get angry at games? That's a pink ward. Oh, it's not. It's blue ward. Yo, I hope you don't get tilted at me. Oh, she dodged everything of mine. Get back. Be gone, foul beast. He's a robot, he has no emotion. Me.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Are you a bot, Jingang? I don't know, the bots these days be kind of emulating feelings. Maybe he's one of those super realistic bots. One of those AI companions. Well, yeah, when I was in your teens playing, let's give some PvP. Nowadays you're super chill, yeah. Have you mellowed out in your old age, Grandpa? Have you mellowed out in your old age?
The pattern is clear.
I guess it makes sense. I hear a lot of people say that they used to rage when they were younger and now they don't, but I guess I just can't imagine that because I never raged at any point, and I can't imagine... I don't want to say such a increase in maturity level, like such a dramatic increase in maturity level, but I have had the same thing, just not with raging. Not a bot, maybe not a human too. Oh, Jingang, you know what's funny? I was talking to my friend today. And we were talking about the Risk of Rain characters, and he was telling me which ones are considered humans and which ones are technically not humans, and which ones are kind of cyborgs, and I had no idea, man. I had no idea. I want to do this, but I also don't want to get Sejuani ulted into Aurora ult, into Neferi. I don't know what her ult does, but into Neferi. They changed her ult. Now her ult is not dogs, it's... I don't know. No, it's still dogs? I don't know. You know what sucks? I didn't learn Neferi, and then they changed her, and now I still don't know her. I hate that she can just dodge everything. That's the one thing I would change about... Why does she have 40 dogs? That's the one thing I would change about Neferi, is not letting her dodge everything. Though I guess an assassin kind of needs that these days, but I hate it. When you reach your 20s or midlife, it's gonna hurt your body. Oh my god, that's... That's funny. I like that a lot. It's... Some people really do rage, even in their retirement years of, you know, 20. You had an older and younger brother, so everything was very competitive. I like that. Hello, ma'am? This is private property, ma'am. Private property, get out. No trespassing, not even the wildlife. Do you like how I don't even give her the time of day to move my camera so I can see her? I just kill her when she's basically off my screen. She's not worth my energy of moving my mouse.
High concentration of subjects.
Like trying to get up from a chair, you know you're hitting that age when you start making sounds getting up. Stop. That's really good. I saw a post where it was something about how, like, white dads in particular make that noise when they want to get out of a situation where they kind of get up and... I can't. This is such a dumb conversation. I shouldn't stand right in front of Sejuani here, so I'm gonna do this, do that. I should have ulted that just to be petty. You're a single child born to be competitive, and that's why you play League of Legends, Cyber. And that's why you play League of Legends. I have to get the good old anti-healing, don't I? Gotta get the old anti-healing.
Odd creatures of blood and flesh.
There's a pink ward in here, or it's the Farsight alteration. I fear nothing. Face check. I'll do it. I'm 6 and 2 and I don't care, dude.
Creatures moving increases during dissection.
There we go. Wanted to get it right after Soraka warded. I feel Jingang shouldn't answer that. Jingang, you seem so chill. Ever since the voice reveal, I'm like, this is a chill dude. He's got the fun little accent too. Chill dude with a fun little accent. Let's go, Kishu. That dog is gaming. I know. I know. She is truly gaming. What voice reveal? Oh, you mean the AI voice. Stop. No, it's not true. I refuse to believe it. Right, we did say we were gonna get anti-healing, didn't we? I mean, Aurora's not a threat at all, so... Morello. This is what we're gonna build.
What else?
What? Why would it give me this? Oh, okay, because I put it on auto build. Whatever, that's fine. Arguably better than not having this glowing moat. Listen, I want to play some more Risk of Rain too, but I don't want to end up staying up until 1:30 a.m. So, how can we facilitate this? He finally hit me. He finally hit me with an arrow.
There is much to learn about this world.
Turn off your clocks. Just because my perception of time stops does not mean time itself stops. I'm not playing Zillion, I'm playing Vel'koz. Close though. Speaking of gaming chair, you used to sit on a plastic chair for your gaming session when you were enjoying your unemployment after high school for about 4 years, but that's the real gamer setup, Cyber. The best players use the plastic outdoor chair. Come on, that's how you know you're a great gamer. How many dogs does Neferi even have? What's her max dogs now? Can somebody tell me the max dogs? Nice, good job. Good job.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
You humans are so concerned about time. Those stupid void grubs, man.
Double kill.
Leg up, lead back, chill gaming, and somehow better than most people. Yeah, let me tell you, money can't buy true gamer skills. Just a game for 12 hours a day with shower and food breaks. Okay, well, shower and food breaks is more than most gamers can say, so.
An ally has been slain.
I'm scared. Can someone help me? Just kidding, I'm not afraid of anything. I used to also game for very long hours, but I also went to school and I went to work for a time too. So I never was like gaming all day without doing anything else. I was always going to college and work and stuff. So I don't know how I made it work. I guess I just pretty much that's all I did. My free time was game. A true gamer knows what. Oh god, Jingang. Please. What kind of a comment is that to make? You're unhinged tonight. Dogs gaming. Don't let her intimidate you. Don't let her intimidate you. You got squad behind you, Talon.
Such fascinating evolution.
I do think we should get rid of this, because this could be bad. Oh, well, thank you, Varus. We need to be careful, because Aurora's gonna come from up here and kill me, probably. This dragon is beating me up.
Double kill. Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Figures are more easily discerned by the pitch of their cries.
Double kill.
We did it! Yeah!
Hey, Perion, how you doing? Very nice to see you. I got distracted. Hi, Hyperion. How are you doing? I was reading chat. Man, we're gonna lose this one, gamers. We might not. We might not. I'm saying there's a chance. I didn't want to fully build this. Why'd I put this on auto build and then also buy a Kindle gem? I didn't want to build this whole darn thing right now. Alright, fine. I guess I'm finishing that. That's not ideal, gamers. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do, and all that. Jeez, what do I build last item?
High concentration of subjects.
Hyperion, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. I really appreciate you. Careful of dogs, please. Care for dogs. And rabbit. Dogs and rabbit. The wildlife are out of control today. Varus, care for the demon archer man as well. Oh god, we're team fighting, guys. I'm all over the place. Well, good night.
Enemy double kill.
Alright, GG's. That's fine. Let's get this one over with. Let's get this one over with. GG's, I guess. The Fury got way too out of control. The Fury got way too out of control. I should have positioned better, but there was Varus that was just taking our base, so I was like, oh, well, someone's got to deal with that, so I ran back, and then team started team fighting. I think even if I had been there for that team fight, we still would have lost. Because it still would have been a 4v5 at that no, wouldn't have. Varus wouldn't have been there. I don't know. GG's. It was not a bad game. I did pretty poorly that game though. I didn't do anything, I feel like. You've been busy all day, they've been killing us with the exercises? Aw, well good for you. Staying in shape, I tell you. It's not easy. It's not easy. I say when you get older, but just when you leave school in general, people don't really think about, you know, I don't want to say used to take gym class for granted, because I hated gym class, and I still wouldn't appreciate it, even if I were to go back now. But getting in daily physical activity as someone who has already graduated is not easy. I mean, yeah, if you have an active job, sure. But besides that, it's not always easy to make time and make effort. That's why I do try to go to the gym. Like I said, it's been only twice a week currently, but that's mainly due to scheduling issues, not so much laziness. But it does feel good to go. I'll tell you, it does feel really, really good to work out, and that's something that I never really valued before. As a kid or as an adult, I was like, why do people work out? What's the point? But I get it. I get it now. Now that I've started, I understand it, you know? Oh boy. Alright. Who are we gonna play next? I might play a little bit of Orianna. We will see. We will see. Ooh, hello, Desert. I didn't even see you queue up. You were so stealthy with it. Get in here. You get yourself in here. Give me that good carry. How have you been? How's top lane going for you? What have you been playing? I feel like I haven't seen you in a millennia. This is a good emote. I like this a lot. I think I showed Sludge Bomb. I feel like they in particular would really like this emote. It's very cute. Mouth hurts from sugar? Wait, what you eating? Eating a bunch of pixie sticks and playing League? Honestly, sounds like a good time. Choco donuts, so good. Are we talking like a chocolate glazed donut? Or are we talking the one with the chocolate on top? Are we talking a Boston cream? I like a good chocolate glazed donut. That was always my go-to back when I went to Dunkin'. Sounds like a dentist nightmare. That's true. I honestly think the reason I never got cavities growing up, or even currently, is because I never ate a lot of sugar. You might think, oh, it's because you brush your teeth a lot. I do, but I think it's more because I just didn't eat a lot of sugar. A chocolate donut from Dollar General? Okay. You don't like chocolate much? I don't either, funnily enough. I am not a big fan of chocolate myself. But every once in a while, I could go for some. Yo, we're getting mid like crazy these days. You're a huge fan of the... Wish you can visit the dentist often. You like the vibe? Okay, you're the one that's not human, Cyber. You're the robot here. You're the robot here. Maybe I'll play some Orianna. What do we think about Orianna? You have to leave in a sec. A close friend of mine needs your time for a crash out. Oh my gosh, well, good on you for helping your friend out. I'm sure that they appreciate that. I'm glad to have been able to see you. Go take care of your friend. I hope everything is okay with them. Keep us updated. Keep us updated. I hope everything is good. I'm typically that friend as well, where I have had historically, I've had some how do you say, emotionally unstable friends, and typically I'm the one that has to kind of be the rock for them. So I know what that's like, and it's rewarding to a degree, but I think it's more rewarding when the person is actually willing to take some advice and, you know, implement positive change into their life. Otherwise, just hearing the same complaining over and over and over again can get very exhausting. Don't manifest cat, please, Jingang. The last time you went was when you were 18 to see if you could qualify for braces and whitening of your teeth. Hey, good for you. I had Invisalign on my top row of teeth just for one tiny gap, so now I have perfectly straight teeth. I'm really, really happy I got that. But otherwise I haven't had any other dental work. I haven't needed anything. I don't even think I've had a cavity, really. So, should we play some Orianna? It could be fun with this team. We're really tanky. I could play Vel'koz with this team, to be honest. But let's play Orianna. Let's mix it up a little bit. Mix it up a little bit. I do enjoy Orianna. I should try Phase Rush on her. I do think it's an interesting idea, but I've been liking Aerie. I think Aerie works a little bit more for my playstyle. I mean, for the most part, as long as you don't go crazy with the sugar, I do think if you just, you know, brush your teeth, floss, etc., you guys know, you should be fine. Though I have heard that your dental health can be kind of hereditary as well. For example, if your parents and their families have a history of, you know, cavities and things like that, that you're more prone to that. I don't know if that's just an old wives' tale or if that's true. But it might be true. That might be true because I do know people joke about wanting to find a partner with nice teeth, like, for their children. Who knows? Good luck, guys. You had dental surgery to remove it. Really? 8 of them? Jingang, what? Did you, like, get them replaced? That sounds, like, traumatic. I'm sorry to hear that. You never floss your teeth, but you brush twice a day. Okay, yeah, I think that's how most people... Wow, that is a Qiyana main, and I respect it. I'm not too... You had 8 teeth removed before jaw surgery. That sounds incredibly painful. I'm sorry you guys had to go through that. Here's the thing for me. I am so thankful that I have good dental hygiene or dental health because, before transplant, before you get a stem cell bone marrow transplant, they have to check your teeth. And if you have even a single cavity, I think they end up, like, removing the teeth because if you get an infection during transplant, you're very likely to pass away from it. So I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified that they would have to, you know, remove a tooth or something. Funnily enough, not only did they not have to remove any of my teeth, I didn't even have to get the dental exam. My transplant doctor, my transplant oncologist, he took one look at my teeth and he's like, you're fine. You can, you know, skip past that. It's mainly for... I imagine they mainly do it because the people that get transplants and cancer and all that are typically older people who need the transplants. So by the time you're that old, your teeth have problems and, you know, they have those old fillings in them. But I'm young, so I was very lucky there. Thank goodness. It was more painful before the surgery. Okay. Well, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Drugs make the pain go away. I mean... Be careful with that stuff, please. Oh. Into their team, I might actually want to go tier. I've been told not to start tier, though.
The Summoner's Rift.
Can I start tier?
30 seconds.
I kind of want to try starting tier. I know I'm supposed to start Dorns, though. Should I start Dorns or Tier on Orianna? Yeah, I've been told not to though.
Soft things.
Well, I hope you guys got those teeth replaced. That sounds rough. You have titanium screws. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Do you set off the metal detectors at airports? Man, do I get comfy before lane? There we go. Gotta get into gamer pose. Alright, we're ready.
Ravage. We are as one. Motivating. The ball is impatient.
By the way, guys, I have no idea how Qiyana works. I know that she has one thing that stuns, one thing that makes her invisible, whatever. I get that. I don't know what the rest of her kit does. She has a dash. She has her ult that hits the wall. I don't really know how she works. At what point does she kill me? Level 3, right? That's when most assassins kill you? Like, what is this? Should I be afraid of that? How do I know which one's the scary one? Green's not the scary one, right? Is it red? Do you think if I asked her, she would enlighten me? So yeah, if she runs up past the minions, that's when I run away, right? That's Assassin 101.
This is a fun game.
One molar broke because of a hockey puck to your face? Oh my god. That's awful. Jeez.
This is very exciting.
Given that I'm not too familiar with what Qiyana does, I'm just gonna play this lane very carefully. She can shuffle between colors to apply extra damage. What? I thought her colors did different things. Like the one makes her invisible, the other makes her have CC? Is that her ice ability? Oh right, wait, we can't say that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Is it like fire, ice, and I don't know. I can't learn all this in time, man. We're just gonna have to play safe, I think. Green means go. Don't tell me these things. I'll end up believing you. Blue is stun, red is damage, green is invis. She can Q and get another color. Okay. Orianna's support? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I used to play... Okay, I die. I understand. Oh, she chose... Oh, she doesn't have Ignite. She forgot her Ignite at home. Yeah, I used to play Orianna Jarvan bot lane. Really fun. Does anyone want to be my Jarvan bot lane? Fun. I should have flashed, but I didn't want to just not be able to get my lost chapter. Joke's on me, I can't get my lost chapter. Q spends the color, W is a little hop that gets her a new color. I don't know what's a thing in bot lane anymore because I only did these things back in like season 6, 7, and 8.
Is a fun
She
game.
forgot her ignite. Yeah. No, it wasn't a thing, Cyber. I said I played it, not that it was a thing. Yeah, these days you just play everything bot lane, because AD carry is kind of stinky. There's some good AD carries, like Aphelios, but AD carries in general kind of smelly right now. I honestly think part of the reason is just because they're so dependent on supports these days. I mean, if you're duo, you can play anything. You can play any ADC bot lane, it's fine. Anything can work in any lane if you know what you're doing.
Pulse. Protect. Blinding. We go. Ravage.
Like, what? Okay, so what am I supposed to do about that? Just not exist? I'm asking genuinely. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. Because I don't understand. She just runs through the lane and does more than half my health. I guess ult her off of me and then stay under tower if I don't have ult? I'm not sure. I guess I'll just sit here and lose farm because it's better than dying, right? So that's the problem with people who main champs that nobody plays. Nobody plays Qiyana. Nobody, you know. So then I don't know how to play into her. Oh, I got her flash. You can take the kills in. Just do it. Take the kill. Go ahead. Please, I don't want to die. Let's go. Atta boy.
Protect.
Thanks, Enzo. I appreciate that.
Ravage.
I will happily give that kill to my jungler. I can't help out top, so I hope they're okay. Qiyana's a lot of fun. Yeah, she looks fun. Don't get me wrong. She looks like a fun champ. She absolutely does. Roa? Honestly, I might even rush my Archangels because this is a lot. Is she gonna push this? No, she's not. Good for me. I don't have to use my teleport. You got nothing because you've only played against her twice. Yeah, that's how I feel basically. The lore explanation for Zinzo. Well, funnily enough, apparently Riot's making a, what kind of game is it? Oh, by the way, they're making a dating sim for the Onsen skins, but that's not what I was talking about. They're making some game mode with Yunara and Zinzo. I don't remember what it is, though. An arcade game or something? I don't remember. Yeah, we posted about all that in the server. So glad I'm safe. So glad I'm safe. I do not want to ever be tempted by an exalted skin. It's hard to efficiently explain her kit. No, I appreciate you trying. I appreciate you trying 100%. It's okay. I'm not going to understand Qiyana and I'm not going to play her. So for the 2 games a year that I have to play into her, I will just have to suffer. And that's okay. That's part of League of Legends. There's so many champions. And if you're not committed to learning all of them, you're going to struggle into people who one-trick them or who main them or whatever the case may be. Is Icarus going to be a voice actor in this dating sim? Who would I voice act? Aphelios? It would probably have to be Aphelios, huh? Maybe Ezreal, but I am not good at voice acting. I can't really do voices or anything. I wish I could. It's kind of a cool talent. But Vel is not getting a hot spring skin, but if he did, I'd be all over it. Dash in while blue, Q to root, W to pick up red, red Q for damage boost. That's disgusting. Don't give her ideas, Kishu. She's listening.
Ravage.
Why doesn't she just push this and go roam?
Ravage. Protect.
She gets so mad when I get one minion.
Ravage.
She's like, I'll have none of this. I'm gonna run up to you. My god. My goodness gracious. I can't stay here. She will just dive me. Unfortunately, she's still not pushing the wave. This is good. So...
Motivating.
Alright, we're gonna grab our tier 2s here. Watch walls, yeah, and that includes the tower too. I don't have a dash. You have to walk, you have a walk forward. I'm sorry, I really like this interaction, that's cute. You have a walk forward. Mundo goes where he pleases. Yo, is this Jonna brushing Ardent? That's me. That's literally me. I'm like, I don't know how to build support, so I'm gonna pretend I'm playing in Season 6.
An ally has been slain.
No dash, just walk, bro. I can try to help out top. I gotta wait for Qiyana to come back, though. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to him, but I will try.
The ball is impatient.
I can't, I gotta go home, sorry, Zin. Did she kill me here? Okay, no, she's not paying attention.
Pulse. I have sharp things.
I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Now wanna try Qiyana bot? Yeah, you could definitely get away with that, 100%. Slapping a support on her is gonna be really good. I'd be cool with supporting you if you wanna play Qiyana bot lane. It happens, it happens. It happens.
Why are they running?
Give me a Yuumi. I mean, I can play Yuumi. Cause who can't play Yuumi? You know what I mean?
I hear soft things.
But yeah, that's part of the thing about League, right? I don't know how to play every champion. I'm not going to ever learn how to play every champion because I just enjoy playing what I like, and that's fine. And I like the challenge of, okay, I have to lane somebody who plays a bunch of Qiyana when I don't really know how she works. Honestly, any CC, good point. I do think Ardent supports, like, you know, traditional healing and shielding supports would be really nice too. Even think about a Nami. We think of a Nami with the W. Even a Jonna for the speed and the shielding. Ooh, I thought about ulting her there, but I don't have enough damage to kill her. Nami would be good. You know what? I have teleport. She's probably gonna stop me here, but... Buffs to autos would go Burr, yep. That's what I was thinking. What about a Karma? Good speed up, good shield, nice root. Karma would be good. I really do think Nami would be nice, though.
Pulse. Ravage. This is very exciting. Ravage.
Yeah, Jingang, you got called not human because they thought you were scripting. Have mercy on them. The fact that I'm not even that down in farm, I mean, yes, I'm down in farm, but it could be so much worse considering what she's doing to me.
This is a fun game.
An enemy has been slain.
I wish I'd built any damage because, you know, I feel like I'd be able to kill her, but I wanted to go for the safety option.
Why are they running?
I don't know if Qiyana's going down, but she is extremely missing.
We go.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
She is super duper missing. Alright, there she is.
Winding.
We're not going to be able to get to her, unfortunately, but...
Thing about water? My reflection.
Protect. Pulse. Motivating.
Zinzo is always pretty fun with Orianna. Okay, looks like Maokai's heading up to help.
That chill in the air eats me.
Ravage. Time ticks away.
Zinzao's really out here. Man is doing his
This is very
best.
exciting.
Smash these idiots, won't you?
Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
Ravage. I hear soft things. Ravage. Pulse.
Sorry, this is the most boring lane of all time. I just,
This is a fun game.
I'm not 100% sure what to do here. We're basically just waiting for laning phase to end. Well, that'll expedite the process now, won't it?
Ravage. Your bond is impatient.
I really just walked into it. Silly. Very, very
Your
silly.
turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. An
Yeah.
enemy has been slain.
Yeah, at least I'm not gray screened, I suppose. I'm assuming they want a lane swap. I'll just wait to see if Jin wants to, and if he does, I will head bot lane. She's not getting fed off kills, so there's that. Yeah, that's true. I feel like she should have just pushed wave and roamed instead of... I'll wait for Jin to ping me if he wants to come mid. I feel like instead of just trying and kind of failing to zone me off farm, she should have just pushed and ran and killed my teammates. I'm glad she didn't, but she should have with how defensively I was playing.
Time ticks away. This is very exciting.
I haven't seen Otacon spawn top lane in quite some time.
Slain.
I'm always grumpy. That's a really good name.
Protect.
I would not walk into the jungle against Qiyana with Kayn behind us. We need to be careful. I really don't want to fight in the jungle. We need Zinzo with this. And we don't have Maokai ult either. That goes crazy. Oh, he flashed out. Yeah, this is kind of not gonna be super winnable. This is tough. This is tough. The Zinzo's doing really well though.
We go.
Man, she's really feeling herself. Listen, if the Qiyana's having fun, I'm happy for her. You know what? I'll take my chances with the Kayn instead. Thank you, Jin. Thank you. Oh, jeez. I need to stop putting ball on my teammates because they're dodging as they should be, but then I'm missing my ult. Alright, I need to start positioning it a little bit better.
This is very exciting.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't have ult, but I'm here for the moral support.
Pulse.
Did she not die? For real? Good flash, really good flash there. Jeez, this is tough. This is tough, man. This is really rough. I think we're doing our best. I mean, I don't think any one person's doing particularly poorly. This kind of thing just happens, you know? Let's go. Good job. We do still have very, very nice engage between Zinzo and I, and also Maokai ult. So we could make something happen, but we are pretty behind. Perfect time to re-warm up. True, yeah, and I haven't played Orianna in a minute, so... And playing into a Qiyana main it's not easy. I do think I shouldn't have died to her the one time I died to her. That was bad. But I don't think one death is what, you know, kind of broke the lane or anything. I think that's, you know, that's just what's gonna happen.
This is very exciting.
You know, I don't think that's what, Okay, they're going down for Cho. Qiyana has the same issue playing mid you do? What do you mean?
Pulse.
An enemy has been slain.
Smolder does have a shutdown. I could try to place a nice ult on him, but I don't know that it's gonna work out.
Shut down.
Once you get a lead, you're bad at taking the power to other lanes, right? If your opponent was being defensive after dying once. Yeah, I don't know why she didn't roam. She just really wanted to bully me.
For better or
Hey Bacon,
worse.
how's it going? How have you been? There we go. Good job. Good job there. See, Mundo's popping off. He just takes a little bit of time. Just takes a little bit of time. And some champions do. Orianna does too. It's like, you know, proper space. Listen. We're all doing our best, man. We're all in this together. But no, I get you, Kishu, and I would provide advice. However, the thing is, I don't play assassins. It's pretty different for assassins. They have to get a lead early via kills, which you know. And for me and the champions I play, I don't have to do that. Of course, you know, I don't have the luxury of being so strong early. However, I do have the luxury of being able to not get any kills, to go even in lane, and grow exponentially more powerful as the game goes on. So, I would definitely recommend roaming. You know, if the enemy laner is playing very defensively. Hold on. Give me a sec. Does she heal? Does Qiyana heal? Or build healing? No? Okay, thank you. For you is confidence with your champs into other lanes with more than one person, yeah.
Has been destroyed.
We'll get him eventually, Jin. It's you and me, buddy. Let's go, Jin. Yeah. The duo of all time. Ah, close. This Jin and I got that synergy. I think I do it Zin as well. It's good. That's good. You do, unironically though, you do have to, in all seriousness, I mean, I'm sorry, I can't talk, words are hard. You do actually have to have synergy with your team playing with Orianna. Of course, you can position your ult yourself, but it's not always easy or possible. A lot of times, you kind of have to ult off your teammates, just because there's too much mobility on the enemy team for you to position your ball fast enough, if that makes sense. Your ball takes quite a bit of while to position, and you would think, okay, well, you can keep your ball in so that you're only positioning it slightly, which is faster. The problem with that is you have to be pretty close to ball, and into some teams you can't because there's too many threads. And on their team, there's a lot of threads. What is this Jonna doing? Hello? Okay, bye, Jonna. See you later. I've had enough. Enough. Let's go, Mundo! Get him, Mundo! Jin? Nice. Good job, good job. Your match has a Nasus support and Ahri APC. I see Ahri bot lane all the time now. A lot of people play her support in particular, but she could definitely be APC. She can avoid all the CC bot lane, jump on the AD carry. I don't see why she would be bad. With a Nasus support though, maybe not. You miss the old days when you killed a show and he lost. Oh! Help! Help! There's a man! He's not a man. What is Cho? A void dinosaur? Oh god. See, look at that. From laning into a sweaty Qiyana player to being 4-1 with a 700G bounty, you know what? We take those. We take those. We're killing it. We're doing our best. But in all seriousness, yeah, it is important for me to try to establish some form of synergy with my team, and I think I'm doing a decent job. I think I've kind of figured out Jin here and Xin Zhao as well. The Maokai is not quite... I'm not quite getting it with him, so I think I'm gonna predominantly keep ball on Xin Zhao. He is kind of our primary engage anyway. Ah, that's smelly. There's Janna, that was stinky.
Time ticks away. Pulse. Protect. Pulse. Live and running. Protect.
We are kind of playing a more supportive role here, and I'm fine with that. The Qiyana is looking at us, and I don't appreciate it.
Has destroyed a turret.
Not much we could have done there, I don't think. This Shogat is really rough. We can't do really any damage into him. I definitely should have gone Blackfire. But I couldn't have known that the Cho was gonna, you know, be such a problem. I mean, he's always a problem at some point, but he's a problem pretty quickly here. Mundo goes where Mundo pleases. Oh god, Jin! Get out. Just leave. Get out. I know that's not gonna hit me, but I'm scared.
Enemy killing spree.
Would have been a nice ult, but I'm not looking to die for no reason.
Very exciting.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Man. And when Mord could have a pet dragon, yeah, I do kind of miss that, but I do like current Mord a lot. A lot. But the dragon was pretty sick. I didn't play him back then, though. I agree, though. I imagine Mord mains are probably pretty sad about losing that. But new Mord is so good. He's so good. I'm pretty lucky because most of the champs I play have not really undergone any major changes. Some have, but there are more champs I play kind of very lightly. So I was never really affected by any major reworks. I mean, I used to like to play Rise, and of course he's been kind of changed a lot. Swain. Swain is one character, but I didn't really play him pre-rework. I do hate his kind of mini rework after his main rework, though. I will always hate that because I used to play in bot lane and he fed off ally CC so well, and don't get me wrong, it's probably good they changed it because now that he's actually meta bot lane, or was, or APCs or meta bot lane, whatever, he would be way too busted. They would have had to change it anyway. They just ended up changing it way before he was actually a APC. Like the original Pantheon. A lot of people say that. I think a lot of people say that they prefer original Pantheon. Oh god, they keep running away. Alright, GG's. I definitely didn't play that one well. I'd like to have another Orianna game tonight. I think we could do better than that. I couldn't do any damage. My damage is going to be basically 0. They were so tanky. The Cho'Gath, even the Kayn, and even just with Janna shields, it was crazy. I'm a good Orianna. I just didn't really have a chance to do well this game. Couldn't do any damage. Was against a kind of difficult matchup in my opinion.
Defeat.
Squishy can't escape, and that's what I love. Those are the only champs I play. I don't play really any champs with any mobility. I guess maybe Ezreal. Yeah, I don't think I play any champs with any mobility. Yeah, I did nothing there. I couldn't do any damage. Not even a little bit. I do play Victor. Oh, is he considered super mobile? You're on the other side of the planet? Yes, she literally is on the other side of the planet, in fact. 12-hour time difference from me, I believe. Well, we did our best. We did our best that game. I think I'll run it back with Orianna, though. I think we can make it work. People on Facebook are angry, but it's funny. Yeah, it can be funny to watch people rage sometimes. Alright, we run it back. Run it back with Orianna. I think all things considered, though, I think I did pretty okay into that lane. I shouldn't have died the first time. I kind of knew that she could kill me, but I just didn't want to... I just didn't want to admit having to back with, you know, 1k gold, which really anyone else would be grateful for that into an assassin lane. So I should have just backed with 1k gold. But... New Zealand might be further into the future. Yeah, Australia's on a crazy time zone, right?
Art can shed light on our fears.
Akali's a nice band. I don't see her played ever anymore. I'd prefer Katarina band, but Akali's always a good band. Australia is also hardcore. Yeah, Australia has some crazy creatures there, huh? Next time I get cute with you, can I show you my spicy mid? No, I'm not really looking to support. I'm sorry, friend. Your friend exclusively plays Akali, and when he deviates, he's horrible. It's a Google slide, not a Google Doc. Everyone's like, dang, it's a Google Doc. No, it's a Google slide, man. It's because we weren't using the adorable Star Guardian Orianna. That was our problem. Now we will be unstoppable. Also, we're laning into Yasuo. Not that bad. I've laned into Yasuo a million times. You can Google slide into my that's good. Yeah. Int Calistward. It's a good name. Imagine having animals that can hop fast as heck and knows how to box. Yeah, kangaroos or something, aren't they? Lots of Senas today. Oh, this is a horrible team for Orianna. I can see the work, thanks. Yeah, I would not want to live in Australia. Oh god, I'm laning into Fizz. Wait, he's top. He's top. He banned Garen, he's top. It's fine. He's top. And I know Jingang the realist, he will come mid for me. He'll come mid for me, come on. No, I'm sorry, I'm not looking to play support. Sorry, friend. Listen, it's pretty underrated to live in an area that not only doesn't deal with natural disasters very often, if at all, but also doesn't have any gigantic bugs or, you know, killer snakes or anything like that. I love snakes, but I don't want to live in an area where there's, you know, really deadly snakes. Or really snakes at all. I like them, but I'm not really looking to get, you know, strangled. Look at those Vex eyes. Beautiful. Good luck, guys. Good luck. It's gonna be a good game. I'm laning into Fizz. Jingang, if I cry, will you let me go butt? I don't wanna. It's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. You love snakes but don't want to encounter spiders? Yes, same. I could never live in an area that has gigantic bugs. Dude, there was I was in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom, I think, yesterday. And I'm there. I'm, you know, in a very vulnerable position. And I see this giant cricket on the other side of the bathroom, and I had to call my roommate in to deal with it. And it was there was like an open shelf kind of thing in my bathroom. And he goes, it's not there. I'm like, it's under the shelf. He's like, it's not there. It's not there. He's insisting he can't find it. And then it jumps out at him. It's really good. Horrifying. Cricket be welding. I know. And the problem is, like, with my bathroom setup, the, you know, the toilet is kind of in the corner at the side. I wish I wasn't talking about this while I'm getting a sub. Ace, thank you so much for this, for the prime. You're a sweetheart. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Anyway, the cricket had me cornered, okay? It had me cornered. I was terrified. And I knew it's not- Stop Vex laughing. I feel like I'm being laughed at in real life. I know I'm not supposed to start tier. I'm gonna try Doran's. You're supposed to start Doran's and then build tier. Only spiders if you're the very big spiders in games. Chaos, I could see you being the type that could handle bugs. I will admit I'm afraid of bugs that I know can't hurt me. There's just something very off-putting about them. I'm gonna start Doran's Ring. I've heard- I'm not AFK. I'm trying to learn how to play the game. Please. Please. So this is not a great team setup for Ori- Actually... we could maybe make this work. It's not a fantastic setup for Orianna because there's not really great engage, but that just means that we have to position ball ourselves, which is fine. The main issue with that is just Yasuo dashes, Fizz dashes, Vayne tumbles, and Master Yi's Q. Jingang, I put ball on you. That's what I'm trying to communicate with those pigs. Yeah, you can help me. You can lane swap with me. You really want to help me? You come mid. You come mid right this second. You hate spiders and plants? What do you mean when you say we hate plants, Cyber? What, are you like scared of trees? I mean, I love you dearly, Cyber, but what the heck? How are you afraid of plants? Are we talking like Venus flytraps or something? So what would you do if someone bought you roses? Echo is the new bane of your existence. Yeah, Echo's a really rough champion to deal with. Just because of his ult, because of his dashes, his damage, but I've leaned into him so much he's not really a problem for me anymore.
I have sharp things.
But I get what you're saying. The main thing about Echo is just that you can't kill him. You can... he's pretty telegraphed, so you can avoid dying to him for the most part, but killing him is such a chore, man.
This is a fun game.
It's such a chore. You basically have to kill him twice. I mean, if you CC him perfectly, sure, maybe. Like, they're creepy? All plants? Like Venus flytrap, you got fear? Okay, no, that's, I respect that. I'm not actually looking to make fun of you, by the way, so if I'm going too far with the poking fun, please just tell me. There are much weirder fears than a fear of plants. I could see you being afraid of video game plants. That makes sense. I know a lot of people have, I think it's called thalassophobia or something. Fear of the open ocean. Is that the right one? I don't know. A lot of people have fear of the ocean and ocean creatures. That I can get. Those are some weird looking creatures, but I like them. They fascinate me. There's some website where, can someone help our brand, please? Can someone help our good friend Int Cleastwood? It's such a good name. I have no mana, by the way, but... I didn't get the assist! I shielded the one person who did not touch the enemy. It's okay, it happens. Ooh! I wasn't expecting the smite there. Good job, team. Good job. some fish could be pretty. Yes, there's a website where you scroll down and it keeps showing you fish for deeper and deeper into the ocean. It's like as you scroll through the website, you're going deeper and deeper into the ocean. It's so cool. I don't remember what the website's called, but everyone should go look it up. It's really amazing. I love weird fish. I really like weird fish. Except Fizz. I hate Fizz. He gives weird fish a bad name, that's the problem. Now here's the thing, because I'm Orianna and I did not start tier, I'm gonna have to wait until I have 1600 gold. I think, right? 1200 for my chapter, and then 4 for my tier. 400 for my tier. Can I do it? Should I do it? No. Can I do it? Probably. I will sit here with no mana. You hate fish and water? So you hate water, you hate plants. Where can you exist, Cyber? In the desert? I also hate fish, Cyber. Fizz specifically, and there's my 1600 gold. Easy. Easy. North Pole? Okay, you like the snow, you like the rain. Okay, we can work with the North Pole. We can work with the North Pole. I think he flashed too. I think he flashed. I forget. It's been about 10 seconds. Memory is already wiped. I believe he flashed out from under tower. Guys, I want to play Risk of Rain 2 after stream. I have an addiction. Should I make one of those clickbait videos where it's like, you know, being honest with you guys about my addiction and just Risk of Rain? Guys, okay, real talk, would you watch a really cruddy new Risk of Rain player? I'm not that bad. I think I'm kind of good. But would you watch somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing on Risk of Rain? Please. Please say yes. You guys would be allowed to backseat game me. You can tell me how to play. Here's the thing, I play Bandit when I want to sweat, and then when I want to AFK, I just play Engineer. I really, 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 really like Engineer.
This is very exciting.
I like this Fizz. Sipping tea after he misses his ult is really funny. This is the first Fizz I've ever met with a cool personality. I respect it. I also respect him using his ult off cooldown. You know what? This is the first Fizz player I've ever vibed with. He's actually chill and fun to play against. Yes? Am I hearing a yes? Am I hearing, yes, Icarus, stream it on Sunday? Yeah, I see them at Dragon, but I also see a fish that is very low. Oh, all you guys are there? All my friends are there? Never mind, I go this way.
Why do they keep breaking?
Master Yi!
Is angry.
Enemy has been slain.
Oh. I flashed. I flashed. Wait, our brand is 3-0? Yo, Fizz, if I had flash... Hold on, I can't read chat and think at the same time. Wait, do it. Oh no! Well played. I deserve that. He really does use his ult of golden stuff. I'll pretend I didn't see that. I will pretend I didn't see that.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Everyone's dying. Not me wanting to watch your Leona gameplay. Yeah, I do have one in the cooker cyber. I do have one video that I'm editing that we played together. This man has a dark seal, so we need to stop inting. Hey guys, what is Fizz ult cooldown? How long until it's back up? Because there's someone there. Because he's gonna use it right when it's back up. Yeah, MSG was there, in fact.
Winding. Ravage. Ravage. We go.
An enemy has been slain.
So strange, they scream.
There we go.
An ally has been slain.
Pulse. Motivating.
Man, I don't do any damage to this dude.
Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Pulse. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright. This sucks. I hate laning into Fizz. I hate it here. I probably should have finished my Archangels. That wouldn't have done anything for me. That wouldn't have done anything for me. I need to stop playing like this. I know I'm playing into Fizz, and I know I can't do anything into Fizz. I don't know why I've been playing like this today. I'm telling you, it's that pitfall that I often find myself in, where I get bored, and so I'm like, oh, the assassin has 2 HP, and then the assassin has, you know, 3 dashes and an invuln or whatever, and I know these things, right? But I do these bad plays out of boredom, and there's no excuse. I'd rather almost do the bad plays because I'm bad than to just do them out of boredom. There we go, off cooldown.
Double kill.
Alright, I need to stop. I need to just start sweating all the time.
Time ticks away.
I know, I'm doing my best against Fizz, man. I'm not exactly a Fizz expert. Oh, I wanted him to, come on. That's my only chance is ulting him under tower because I don't do enough damage. Not yet, at least. Soon. Yeah, maybe not soon. At some point.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Well, I'm dead. Nope. I have no health. And Yasuo's mid too. It is a party. Your Qiyana may not be warmed up enough for bot lane. It doesn't matter. Bot lane, you don't have to be warmed up. You don't even have to know how to play the game. I got you. I will straight up Q support. It's off cooldown, guys. I am very quickly learning the cooldown on Fizzle.
We go. Ravage. Ravage. I have something. Pulse.
Why? Why? Have I said or done something? What the heck? I'm so tired, guys. I'm exhausted.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Don't even think about it.
It's off cooldown, guys. Oh, jeez.
Time ticks away.
I should have flashed for the blue buff. I did consider it, but I think I wasn't quite close enough. I'm that petty.
Ravage. Ravage. The ball is angry.
What's Yasuo wind walling?
Pulse. This is very exciting.
Killing spree.
Interesting. Interesting Yasuo.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice ult. Oh, I would have ulted there, but I thought for sure he'd be able to get the kill. Didn't account for Master Yi flashing away that quickly. Big brain Yasuo moment, true.
Rampage.
Average Yasuo big brain moment.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, I'll take a carry of this game since I inted.
Shut down.
I'll take a carry this game since I inted. It's fine. They have a lot of healing. A good amount of healing.
I hear soft things.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This is a fun game. Ravage. Ravage. Protect. We go. Protect. Why are we running?
Just barely couldn't get him under tower, that's unfortunate. Just barely!
Shut down.
Pretty sure he would have hit me. I'm not 100% certain.
Away.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Also, wait, this guy was crazy for picking Fizz. Maybe he picked before Vex locked in, but you would think Vex does very, very well into Fizz.
The ball is impatient.
It's fine, we pad that KDA as much as we can. Been playing Orianna a bit timid, maybe not timidly enough, in fact. I should be playing her a little bit more demure.
Ravage. This is a fine game. Ravage.
An enemy has been slain.
Rest now.
An ally has been slain.
Winding. We go.
Where'd he go? Wacky. I do like that Sona skin. Is that the prestige? It is. She has quite a few prestige skins, huh? Or maybe just 2? Maybe just 2. I do like, I think last game we saw the prestige KDA, and I do like that skin. Alright, I do have to go mid. This Yasuo is committed to pushing mid lane. Does he also just not see us? I don't know what's going on with this guy. I mean, we could have easily killed him, but I feel like he just doesn't really have much in the way of map awareness. I don't know, you would think when you see so many people in the bush next to you, you'd have some fear. Maybe that's what Yasuo players lack, is fear. Gotta have a healthy amount of fear when you're playing League of Legends.
I hear soft things.
Perhaps my Orianna is too dusty, certainly for ranked. Looks like we're all teleporting. Oh, we're going for this?
Why are they running?
She led us right to the objective here, so let's get that out of the way. Alright, time to grab our first damage item of the game. Yippee.
Has been destroyed.
I do kind of think we need anti-healing this quickly, which is crazy. Grab that, and one of these. There's no way he doesn't leave, right? Yeah, he definitely left. He's learned his lesson. Oh, no he hasn't.
Has been slain.
This is very exciting. Ravage. Pulse. Time ticks away.
An ally has been slain.
What? Wait, I'm sorry. He's huh? Wait, what can I do into a full HP Vayne? Wait. Okay, I think he's confused. He's more confused about how to play Orianna than I am. What on earth? So I don't die. Is why I left. Huh? Wait, I shouldn't laugh, that's rude. I'm not going to laugh, that's rude. Oh no. True, you got me. I should have 100 to 0'd the full HP Vayne and Lulu as Orianna with a singular offensive item and no ultimate ability. By myself. You are so right. How much do they charge for your coaching? Not enough. Not enough. Anyway, no more sillies. No more sillies from the Trundle, that's absurd. No more silly behavior, no more memes. No more memes in my game of League of Legends. I'll have none of it. I will have none of it. Only for you, Jing Gang. Actually, I like the Sona and the brand too. I'd do it for them too, but I wouldn't... I'd pick you first. Why leave? Guys, I think we should go back and analyze that. I'm telling you, that's crazy. I get gaslit so easily. I can't do this to myself. We know that is absurdity.
Enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
That is crazy. What's this? I like how demure this Master Yi is. He's a funny guy, I do like him. And honestly, laning against the Fizz was not nearly as frustrating as it should have been. Funny guy.
Protect.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We might be able to make something work here. Is this warded?
This is very exciting.
Yeah, I don't know why we came up here for the Yasuo, but you know what? A kill's a kill. Why not? Good job. Very nice, Brand. Very, very nice. GG's. GG, have a great day. I really like this Master Yi. I think I get the vibe he was maybe a little bit newer to Master Yi. Looks like Brand Jungle is viable again. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Alright, I think we'll do one more, guys. And that should include everyone in the queue. Alright. How you doing, by the way, Tempest? How you doing? Alright, Kishu, what do you think? I will go bot lane with you. I think it would be funny. If you could have any support for a Qiyana, what would you pick? You're good, your FF14 raid died. Oh yeah, you you mentioned that. Hold on, the crown is not centered on my head. I do love this thing, but I will admit it's kind of, it's a little bit wonky. It doesn't really stay on very well. Okay. I think the Fizz and Yasuo are both probably a little set up when you locked in Vex. Yeah, I agree. You think Ori would be funny? I could try. The thing is existing on a support budget is a little bit anti-fun. I would probably go with something a little bit more traditional because I think we could fall behind otherwise. I'd probably go with like a Nami or a Lulu or even something like a Sona. Oh wait, I would have to switch my rules. That's fine. I'll go on support. It's okay. I think it makes more sense just in case we can't cheese kills early. And I do think it would help to have something like a Nami, a Sona, or something to get the kills early. With Orianna, it would require maybe getting to 6, but then even then it could still be hard to kill them depending on the lane. Like if they have a Soraka or something, we might not have enough damage. And see if Fizz wasn't so bad. True. He was the only respectable Fizz player I've ever met. He really was. It was kind of bad though, I will admit. It was not fun. I did die to him very stupidly twice, I think, so... I'm telling you, today I'm just playing way too loose. You know, if I just focused and locked in and didn't play so silly, I would not have nearly as many deaths. Because their Vayne was never in any team fights. Yeah, she kind of gave up and just started split pushing, didn't she? You have the lock-in playlist on, so we shall ball till we fall. That's pretty good. I don't really have a lock-in playlist these days. I used to. I used to have a brand playlist specifically. Love me some brand. Alright, here we are, last pick. So we have time to... by the way, probably don't hover Qiyana. For your own sake, just don't hover Qiyana. If you plan to play her. So I've been told, Jin Gang. So I've been told. Alright, who are we gonna play? There's a lot of good options. I do think there's a lot of good options here. And I do think it's something a little bit more traditional. Emilio might not even be bad, but I don't think he's the best. I think a Sona, a Soraka, a Nami. I think Nami's probably the best. Fine. Yumi Qiyana might be spicy. Yeah, it could be, but would it be fun to watch me play Yumi? I don't really think so. That's the main reason why I am probably not gonna do that. It would be fun though. I will admit it would be fun. Oh, Kishu, what kind of Vocaloid songs do you like? Tell me your favorites. I have not listened to anything recent. I only know the classic stuff. So please, if you listen to any new releases, or please tell me, or share them in the Discord, better yet. Because I would love some recommendations. I would really love to get back into it. Wait, Chaos, you listen to Vocaloid? Why does that kind of surprise me? You don't really seem like the type. Nami's probably the best here, right? But Jana would be kind of fun. Switch Surfian. Blitzcrank Kaisa, huh? Oh, what? Wait, you're playing Orianna? Wait, I wouldn't have queued bot! I wouldn't have queued support! Hey Glazer, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm so thrown off. I guess I'll just play Sona. I don't know. I have no idea what to play with that. Hey Glazer, how you doing? Okay, I got completely baited into playing support. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Yeah, I picked Sona into Blitzcrank. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, Orianna does fine bot lane. I've played her bot lane. It doesn't matter. I did not know ahead of time, or I would have figured out what I was doing on my end. Actually, I would have gone mid. Yeah, Chaos, what kind of Vocaloid stuff do you listen to? Day's going good. Little bit sleep deprived. I stayed up way too late last night playing Risk of Rain, but otherwise good. Having a good day, as always. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. You saw the ending Qiyana and clicked it. Do you read backwards, Kishu? Why are you reading backwards? I can't with you. Good luck is right. Please. That's so funny. I don't mind. Like, Orianna can do fine bot lane. I don't mind. It's more just I would have gone mid. I was looking to support an assassin. I thought it would be really fun. And into this lane, you could have done it. Kai'Sa's low enough range that you could have done it. Why aren't I reading backwards? I don't know. Skill issue, I guess. I wanted to support a Qiyana. It was gonna be fun. I got baited. Kishu, Kishu, Kishu. Too much Miku on the brain. I'm not fist bumping. This is bad vibes. This game is bad vibes.
It's woven into everything.
Oh, I'm sad. She made a sad emote. Now I feel bad. Initiate a fist bump again. I'll do it. I'm sad. We should have champ swapped.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm so sad. I could have been mid playing Orianna. Now look at me.
The joy of an audience.
You can't read those backwards, Jun Gang. Man. Well, we can press R at the same time and it'll be fun. Why do you have Ignite? What are you doing? Kishu, what are you doing? Why do you have Ignite? Well, true, the Kai'Sa's low enough range, you can probably Ignite her. As long as I don't get hooked, we're kind of fine. I'm just salty I have to play support this game.
King or commoner, everyone loves a show.
Alright, we will try not to get crippling depression. We will just play the video game. I'm so happy to be playing support. I love it here. Let's have a great game, everyone. To be the next meta? I mean, it could. I've played this stuff. This is an easy bot lane, too. Kai'Sa Blitzcrank is nothing. Blitz is no fun. Blitz is easy. See, like, they can't even kill him even when they hook him, you know? There's no... It's just silly. It's a silly ball lane. Did she just W the minion and not kill it? Please. I'm out of mana, by the way. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm out of mana. Stay in the minions. I'm leaving. If you ignited her, I could have killed her. Just saying.
A symphony of justice.
This Blitz, dude. Get him. Get him with your ignite. This is pretty funny.
Which arrangement suits the mood?
Alright, well, we go full AP this game then.
My music warms old souls and soothes hardened hearts. It is my greatest joy.
Yo, Sona do be talking a lot. I don't remember her talking this much. We do need to be careful because I do not have my summoner spells. So let us be cautious.
Never be afraid to listen.
Nice, good job. Nice. Good job. There we go. Nice.
And feel everything.
Very nice, Gregis. Thank you. All according to plan. See, Kishu and I actually previously discussed this, where we were like, okay, you're gonna pretend to lock in Qiyana, and then you're gonna lock in Orianna, and I'm gonna pretend to be, you know, really just thrown off by it, having no idea who to pick, what to do, and then we stomp them. You know, it's for the drama of a potential video. You planned on reading backwards. Stop. So funny. It's really good. Yo, what do I buy? I don't know. Lichbane. Rek'Sai. Yo, who plays Rek'Sai, by the way? Ooh, Akali. Ooh, nicely played. 10 out of 10 acting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Akali. No. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. No. Oh my god. disaster.
And every tear. Accelerated movement. Ravage.
No siree. I don't think so, Blitzcrank. I do not think so.
You're doing fine.
Ravage.
The tempo changes. And so do we. Fortissimo.
Why did it auto the cannon? Oh no. Oh no. I did think Rek'Sai was probably there given how they were acting. I should have pinged. We should have known.
Practice makes perfect.
Come here, minions, I need you.
Step rising. I'll play any stage once. Some just once.
Get him! Get him!
I've got you.
She has like 1 HP!
A duet. A wrong note. Shut down. A happy little accident.
I will say this Blitzcrank falls for every single trick in the book. So close. Alright, I should actually rush boots. I think I'll get Swifties maybe? I think Ionian boots is probably better. This is probably better. Grab one of these. I have no idea what I'm doing. Please be careful. Please wait for your
Mastery is the first.
your very mediocre support to get back to lane. Oh, she is going AP. I thought her W's were hurting really bad. She's 3-0. Honestly, she's getting lucky. I know our mid's name is Lucky, but honestly, this Kai'Sa's gotten really lucky. 3 health, yeah, that's lucky.
Art is something everyone can share.
Well, that sucks. Okay, I was hoping Kishu would ult earlier there so that I could heal myself, but c'est la vie, huh? She's 4 now. Easy kill for Gragas at least. Really easy kill. Jeez.
The world is cruel until that changes.
Good. Very nice. Good job. Good job, we take those. We take those.
The rhythm connects us all.
Maybe get some boots? Yeah, maybe get some boots instead? You're silly. You gotta be able to outrun this blitz a little
Joy
bit.
of an audience is always worth
You're just like me. You're just like me. I always refuse to buy boots, but I've learned you have to. Well, I don't refuse to buy them, but I mean I refuse to buy them early. It do be warded in here. Ooh, that was close. See, you had boots. Without boots, you would have been dead there. Hey, Con, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
King or commoner, everyone loves a show.
Don't let her W you, by the way. By the way. I'm gonna heal you, yeah. I was pretty sure I would tank that, but I just wanted to be safe. What is this Rek'Sai doing? Oh. Nice. Good job. Good job. Well done. Good job, Kishu. Look at you popping off. Look at you. I should probably get my Archangels, to be honest. It's not ideal. We will get there.
Strings move and people dance in time with the memories.
Yeah, to be honest, our whole team is doing really well, especially as Gragas. Everyone's doing really well. The only real threat is Kaisa, and she's going AP, which is, I mean, it's good, but it's pretty one-dimensional, so...
The right song can soothe the soul of a nation. Accelerated movement.
You'd think I would have seen that coming. It's fine, I have my flash, doesn't matter.
You're doing fine. My music is
He's
my
definitely in there still. I don't know what to say about it. I can't really go up and ward. I could have when there was minions, but I'm kind of too low. He's not in there. Go for it. Nice.
everything in harmony. Life is a enemy has been slain.
I'm glad I at least picked something that can heal good into this lane, you know? Because it does do a lot of damage. I'm gonna get hooked here, aren't I? Nah. That was the trick shot he was going for.
Your team has destroyed a turret. I'll help you find your seat. Double time. You have slain an enemy.
Nicely done. Good job.
Encore.
We ballin'.
Allegrissimo. Stir the music of the heart.
You know, I don't really mind ending the night with a support game. It's very chill vibes, isn't it? I find Sona really fun to play. I know she's really basic, she's pretty easy to play, but I guess that's why she's fun. You know, I'm just playing Vel'koz, Hwei, stuff like that. And I'm not saying they're the most difficult champions in the world, but they're harder than Sona. And it's nice to just kind of turn your brain off and be able to do so much AoE healing and just provide so much for your team. And he's really sacrificing himself for the Kaisa. Truly a support player. It's admirable. She's somewhere in there. I don't think we're gonna find her. I'll be honest. Wait, I'll grab this. This might help. She really sent the Blitzcrank, the 1 in 5 Blitzcrank to die for her. You know what? It's the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do.
I find inspiration in every smile and every tear.
You're having a bad last game. Isn't that the worst? Then you think, ah, one more, and then it ends up being equally as bad. This Blitzcrank is just farming instead of helping his team against the godlike Quinn.
Bridges the gaps between people. Government, not so much.
Oh my god, her damage. Ah, GG's. We'll take it. Hey, look at that, Kishu. We made him FF. All us. Your friend decided ADC Tom. That was really meta for a while. He was really good as ADC. We ball till we fall, except we don't fall. Look at us go. GG's. Sorry for the goof. No, you're fine. I don't mind. I just would have queued mid, but I don't care. It's always fun laning with you. Or at the very least would have liked a little bit more time to figure out what I'm doing because, man, I'm not good at this role. I could do one more, but I do think it's probably gonna run late, so I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. Just because that was a good one to end on, right? We take the good one to end on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I will be live tomorrow. The doctor's appointment shouldn't interfere. It is pretty early in the day. So hopefully I'll get some sleep before that. Anyone who's new here, please consider joining the Discord. Highly recommend it. Everyone there is really cool, and I am hoping to kind of get some game nights going again. I do think we have enough people. It's mainly just figuring out kind of times that work for everyone and games that everyone wants to play, and I know some of you guys are shy, so yeah. Not EP time. Now I play Risk of Rain. I do not eat. I eat and play Risk of Rain. That is my night. Alright guys, I will see you tomorrow. And also, yeah, probably going to continue Fantasy Life. I think we'll keep streaming it until I get Rune Factory 6, which should be, I think, next week. It might be the week after, but I'm pretty sure it should